Hello, everyone. I'm Brother Hosanna David. I welcome you to BS Purity TV, Biblical Sexual Purity. Um, this channel is dedicated to teaching godly sexuality, and I encourage you to subscribe even as I post more videos this time around. For some time now, I have not been regular in posting videos, but by God's own special grace, I promise I will be more regular in posting videos. Now, what I want to talk about today is sex is spiritual. A lot of us don't know what sex really is. A lot of us feel that sex is just a physical thing that a man and woman have, but God created sex. So it is not something that is strange that I'm talking about today. God created it, and He actually provided a manual how humans should have sex. And what is a manual? What is a commandment? The commandment is that sex should be between a man and a woman within marriage, not outside marriage, not a man that is married having sex with somebody that is not married. No, not even two unmarried people having sex. No, marriage is the only place sex is permitted according to the Creator, God Himself. Now, a lot of people feel that sex is just a physical exercise deriving pleasure or giving pleasure to someone, but it is more than that. And I just want to point out a few things. A lot of destinies have been destroyed today because they don't actually know what sex is. And when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. A lot of people have abused sex and in turn have become victims to a lot of things, a lot of vices in a society. Even a lot of destinies have become destroyed because they had sex when they're not supposed to have sex, or with people they don't supposed to engage in sexual activities with. Now, one thing is that God created sex, and sex is a factory where humans are produced. After God created the world, He asked the man to name everything that He had created. And one of the assignments God gave to man is that man should refill the earth. How would man refill the earth? Is by procreation. The man meets with the woman, have carnal knowledge with the woman, and then reproduce. This is a way to refill the earth. And then the man that will be created by the man through reproduction is both spirit, the body, and the soul. Two-thirds of man is spiritual. So whatsoever thing that is not spiritual cannot produce something that is spiritual. If man is spiritual and having sex gives birth to somebody that is spiritual, it means this process of giving birth, of producing something that is spiritual, that process is also spiritual. Now, one of the things that God said in the Bible and also frowned at is sex outside marriage and having multiple partners when you are not married to them. It is because whenever you have a sexual relationship with anybody, you become one flesh with that same person. The Bible says that, don't you know that whosoever joins himself with a prostitute becomes one flesh with her? This process is spiritual. This shows that sex is spiritual. Whosoever you have sexual relationship with, you become one flesh with that same person. So whenever somebody engages in sexual relationship, they are actually fusing together. God said, for this reason, the Bible says, for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. So how do they become one flesh? It is not physical gluing, getting glued together, but it is a spiritual means that both of them become one flesh. So we should know that sex is spiritual. We shouldn't just see it as a physical exercise of deriving pleasure or a process of just having children. Now, a lot of people, like satanic agents, they engage in sexual activities with people, and through that process possess their own victims. But we, as children of God, we should follow the manual. Sex is spiritual. We shouldn't be deceived in any way. We shouldn't be carried away any way. It is one of the things that is actually destroying the world today. A lot of destinies have been capsized. A lot of destinies have been destroyed because they had sex the way they shouldn't have it. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, BS Purity TV, and follow us in our social media, Biblical Sexual Purity, and also our website, biblicalsexualpurity.com. I'm Brother Hosanna David. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.